This is what's left of the once bustling village of Solhan. A group of armed men attacked on Friday night, shooting people and burning down their homes in what's been described as a massacre. Burkina Faso's Prime Minister travelled to the remote village near the border with Niger to see what happened.
This
is the first time our country has experienced an attack with such massive destruction to the people of our country. And from this point of view, the President wanted us to spread the message of hope. We have been fighting against terrorism for some time. We have won some victories, but each time there are new challenges that arise. The situation in Solhan is a new challenge for us.
Dabire also visited a hospital where dozens of the injured were taken. Several shared stories of the horror they witnessed.
There was so much damage. They killed so many people without even separating the women and children. They killed. They burned all the goods they saw. They ransacked.
The Prime Minister says the attack will not go unpunished and that extra forces have been deployed to the region. He was joined by Defence Minister Sharif Moumina Sy, who last month promised to step up the fight against armed groups. But Burkina Faso's military is seen as ill-equipped and under-trained, and is facing an increasing number of attacks as well as ethnic and religious tension. No one's claimed responsibility for Friday's violence, but analysts believe it was likely carried out by a group linked to Al-Qaeda.
Since the arrival of terrorism in 2015, this is the first time that there have been so many deaths in a single operation, and above all, so many civilian deaths. This is why the Burkinabe population is very sad and questions about the ability of the country and the defence and security system to stem the terrorist insurgency are growing.
The Prime Minister says 7,000 families were displaced by the latest fighting, adding to the more than 1 million who've been forced from their homes in the past 2 years. He says the community must work with the government to ensure young people aren't recruited by armed groups.
Our youth need to stay in the country, to work towards economic and social development. It's not good to let these young people leave. They're recruited by terrorist groups and return to villages to bring terror and sadness to their own families.
Burkina Faso was once seen as a stable country in the turbulent Sahel region, but that reputation has now been shattered. Alexi, Al Jazeera.